7:15 your time this morning as we take a look toward our weekend and what we can expect. We had some strong storms this morning, caused some down power lines and some power outages.
Yeah, it was a lot of rain. It was blinding rain when it was falling. Many folks were waking up. They were calling the station. They were saying, hey, I'm hearing this. What's going on? We were live on the air bringing updates. Jeremy Carter was out overnight. Let me show you some of the video that he had from overnight. Look at the storm as it was approaching. The strongest cell was the one that moved through Blanchard, Newcastle, Norman, Moore, and Jeremy Carter was right there at the base of it, of course, watching it for you. What you're seeing in the shot is the updraft of the storm that is actually gusting out. So it looks like a whale's mouth, we call it, and that's all that cool, rain-cooled air rushing out away from the storm. Looks very ominous. There was also some mid-level rotation. You can see the lines there. We call those stacked plates. That's when the storm is getting that area of spin. Nothing low levels as far as a tornado threat with them this morning, but man, they were loud. Look at the lightning on his night vision shot. It was almost continuous with some of these storms. So of course, we do have power outages due to that, but also the wind. Let me show you radar of what these storms look like. They flared up at about 1 o'clock in the morning. The line filled in, and now the line goes from McAllister to Atoka, almost down to Texas. We are dry in Oklahoma City with a little rain going on in the southwest. Now, this is back to about 2-3 o'clock in the morning when the storms were really cranking up near Tuttle and Newcastle. Jeremy Carter was showing you that moving across. Winds were anywhere from 55 to 60 miles per hour, and they were moving at about 30. So there was a lot of motion, a lot of wind, 40 to 50 mile an hour wind gusts measured, and even had 40 mile an hour wind gusts over near Shawnee. So the result is now Penn is closed on the northwest side from 220th to 234th. So that was a shot of the power lines down. Bill sent that to us to let us know Penn is closed. And actually right now we have our news trackers out and they are at this scene to show you. I want to show you on a map first. Here's Edmond. Okay, here's I-35. There's Portland. Here's Penn. Penn and 234th to the west of Oak Tree is closed. You cannot travel it. Let me show you the shot. We've been watching Lex's shot and people keep coming up to this intersection and having to turn around. So I don't know how long it'll take them to get that power pole uprighted. And if that's part of your drive, you're going to have to find an alternate route for sure. And plus folks are without electricity because of that. Let me show you. We've had anywhere from at one point almost 4,000 customers without power. That's down to 2,000, getting some additional power outages now in Stevens, Pontotoc, and Hughes County where the rain is currently falling. Nothing going on in Oklahoma City now. The rain goes from Mulgee, Highway 75, moves down to Wetumpka and Ada, drying now in Pauls Valley. Pretty heavy storm about to head over Crusher, Gene Autry, and this will head over towards the south side of Sulphur, and more rain ongoing back to Mangum and Willow, but we're clear overhead. Looking on the northern side of things on our Lucky Star Skycam network, this is American Fidelity pointed to the northeast. Crystal clear. 64 degrees is the current temperature. We picked up 1 to 2 to locally 3 inches of rain in spots. It was great rains, but look at downtown. Not a drop. Those storms went to the north, fired to the east, and all across the south metro. It was heavy, now continuing down to the south. So as you're heading out in the 60s, lower mid 60s, ceiling, you fall into 59. Woodward, 59 as well. Our winds will be out of the south this afternoon, and watch us warm to the mid upper 80s, some low 90s. It's going to be a warm day, partly cloudy, and by this evening, just amazing football weather. Up at Boone Pickens Stadium, 6:30 kickoff, OSU taking on Tulsa. Temperatures will be in the 80s and then falling into the low 70s by the fourth quarter and dry. But then we got to watch our next storm, and here it is. It's coming through the Dakotas, headed to Nebraska. That comes through tonight, and storms take off in Kansas this evening. What does that mean for Oklahoma? They try to make it from Ponca to Tulsa to Miami. Right now, does not look like the rain makes it to Oklahoma City tonight, but we'll have to watch it. Temps will be in the 60s and 70s tomorrow morning, and as those storms weaken, the winds change direction and an outflow boundary gets put out and kind of stalls somewhere either north of Oklahoma City or possibly to the south. And for your Saturday, we'll warm to the 80s and 90s, but then storm chances do go up in the afternoon. Now, there's a very low risk these storms produce wind and hail to the severe limits. Most will not be severe, but some lightning will be possible within them as well. But it's not locked in. You notice it's kind of a broad brush 40%. It's hard to say where they will fire up. If you get a storm in Norman, of course, we will let you know. And if you have the News 9 app, it will alert you to the rain going on or lightning approaching your area. Temperatures will be in the mid 80s. Hopefully no rain in Norman. There's a slight chance as temperatures drop to the low 80s by the fourth quarter. Temperatures will be in the low 80s on Sunday. But look at your rain chances. Saturday night into Sunday, they go up. Again, Monday night into Tuesday, and then fall feel is here. Highs in the 70s next week. Back to you guys.